And welcome in to Foxtrot's troublesome hangar. I'm having some issues, technical issues again tonight. I had to change my coder in OBS to a different one that I've never used before. So hopefully the stream's all right. I'm in the green. I'm not losing any frames. So whatever was the issue last night, I think it was on Twitch's side. It seems to be fixed. All right, so DH says was going to raid you, but I didn't see you. Oh yeah, it's because of my troubleshooting, DH. Yep. So let me see about what plane should I pick? What plane?
Yeah.
What plane?
All I'm going to be able to do is watch.
Ooh,
I,
there's a shiny new one right here.
yeah. I'm like the kid on the outside of the chain link fence. You guys are all inside playing soccer, and I have to watch from the outside.
With a new soccer ball.
Yeah.
With a new, yeah, you have to add that in too. Yeah, new soccer ball.
All right, there's tonight's flight plan. We're taking off out of Twentynine Palms, my old hometown where I grew up as a kid. And where 6318 Romeo, my dad's Piper Cherokee was stored. And we're gonna head down to Palm Springs, and then we'll cut north towards to Big Bear. Be ready for some climbing. We're gonna have to do a lot of climbing to get up over those mountains. So we'll head up to Big Bear, do a touch and go there, or maybe a full stop. We'll see. And then we're gonna head on down to Gable Field. Does anybody remember what Gable Field is?
Oh, is that where they made the Rocketeer movie?
Mm-hmm. That's where Grunitzky developed the scenery for it. Yes.
Yeah, he did a great job on that, by the way.
So we'll go pay a visit there, and check out Gable Field, and then from there, I love Catalina Island. So Catalina Island will be our destination. We've done something like this before in the past, but it's been probably over a year maybe since we've done it. So if you have a favorite flight, why not do it again, right?
Yeah, this is a fun one.
All right, so let's hit fly. Let's get spawned in here.
Yeah. Looking forward to flying with you guys.
Oh,
I've been gone all week, so
right?
it's great to be back home and back in the cockpit here.
Yeah, welcome back. That's
Welcome back, Tree.
Thank you.
Yeah, hope you had a good time.
I had a great time, and I think I mentioned on Tuesday when you guys were doing the bush flying, we had a family come in. They had one of those RVs, 1-800 rent a RV with all pictured and everything. And the family was actually from Finland, so it was fun to talk with them.
Yeah.
And they were doing the whole West Coast apparently, or much of it, anyways. But yeah, a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's great when you meet people like that overseas.
Yeah, it is. It's fun.
Oh my God, guys. When I spawned in, it was dark, and I'm like, what the heck? Why is it dark? I think the Comanche even remembers state saving for weather in that time. Because when we finished last night, and it was dark, and when I spawned in right now, it was dark.
Really?
Weird. Well, I don't know,
Yeah.
because I just spawned in a few minutes ago before I had to crash the desktop with live time and stuff in the Piper or the Piper Turbo Arrow. And now when I came in, the only thing that was different is I'm the Comanche, and it was pitch black outside.
Interesting.
I don't know if that's part of that or not. Oh, there we go. Almost lost my engine there. Parking brake is set. All the lights are on. How do you bring up that clipboard, Raleigh?
You just search around there on the right hand down there, and it should be there. Sorry, on the left hand side in the pocket.
Oh, there it is.
Left. No, left. There it is there.
All right.
I just keep it down on the seat so I can look at the engine when I'm, yeah, getting the
Yeah,
engine done.
you can move it all around.
Yeah, it's
Oh, that's convenient that you can move that around.
Mm-hmm.
So we're checking out the right flap, and it looks like I can put my hand on it. And
yeah. You check it. Yep, you can.
oh, my engine's running and stuff though, so I don't know if it works right now because I got my engine running.
Oh yes, of course. Yeah, might not work.
It's a mechanical flap, though. It might.
There it goes.
Yeah,
The aerial. That's awesome because I
Yeah.
remember my dad doing that. Grabbing a hold of it and
Yeah.
checking it out.
And on your tablet when you finish, do your inspection. Well, you've got a new one, so it'll be okay. But if you had a used one, you'd have to check it out and make sure it's in good condition.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can look in the tank
Fuel.
to see if there's
Oops.
fuel. If you put
Yeah.
fuel in it, it'll show it.
Wow.
And,
if you get
and it'll even weight down the wing so
Yeah.
it pop cans.
Oh, wait a
It
minute, wait.
goes
Okay, let me do this.
Wow.
boink.
I go like this,
Wow.
and then I go fuel. See where the fuel's
Oh.
at. Okay, so we'll top off the fuel.
I don't
no,
think
no,
it'll do
not
it.
from there. No, it won't do it from there.
It won't do it from there.
Oh,
You got to do it from the
You
tablet.
got yeah, got to
Okay.
do it from the tablet. Yeah. Yeah, you can do that from the tablet also. There you go.
I see you guys down the run. I'm kind of like Harrison Ford over here in the taxiway, ready to go. It's like, whoops.
oh, look, the wing's going down, guys, as I add more
Yeah.
fuel.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you can have a look inside there, and you can see it coming up to the very top.
Oh, there it is. We
when you're
ready?
filling.
It's going down now. Now it's going to come back up again. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Come on.
Wow.
And if you turn the sound up sometime,
Yeah.
maybe if you're not on stream, you'll hear the wing go like they call it pop canning or beer canning.
Yes,
It'll go
Yeah.
boink.
I heard it.
Yeah.
I actually heard it. I
Yeah.
heard it a little bit.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Awesome.
Okay, let's see here. What is this over here? Center of gravity. I think I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, DH wants to know if the Piper Arrow will keep up.
Oh,
Um,
yeah. Oh,
What's the
yeah.
cruise speed? What's our target cruise speed here indicated?
I'll be 120s. Maybe. If I got to go
Okay.
slower, we can go slower.
Okay.
Okay, so let's close this up. Look at the patina and stuff. Okay, and then walk around. Oh, look at this. Water and fuel check. Now I'm gonna grab this, and I'm gonna push it up to sample some fuel. Come on, you guys see that?
Wow.
Mhm.
Wow.
That's so awesome. Lights working. Tow lines are disconnected. What is this? Another fuel tank? Okay, we'll leave that there for now. Chocks are released. Good. Another fuel. Come on, you. I'm not able to grab this one for some reason. Okay, we'll skip it for now. This is where we would check the prop for any chips on the leading edge and any damage to the prop. Oil check. Here we go. While the engine's running.
You guys must have an airport download because you're up in the air. To me.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, there is. It's an add-on. Yeah.
Great. No worries.
Okay, chocks are clear. Tie downs, lights, another fuel check. The patina is crazy. Okay, we're good. You even hear the splash where you dump it out on the ground. And I remember
Oh,
I remember hearing that with my dad. Yeah. Oh, this flap's moving. Hey guys, that other flap wasn't moving when I tried to move it. There. Let me try it again. No, okay, no, that's right. That's the Aerialon. The flap wasn't moving. Okay, so that's okay, I think. And what are we checking here? I'm not sure.
I think it's a vent. It's a
Static port.
static port.
Yeah,
Yeah.
must be right here. And tie down's clear. Another static port. Oh, look at the baggage. And we're in. And you can put this down on the seat, huh? Cool.
oh yeah, look at that.
And then I'm just curious what my maintenance looks like. Okay, airframe. Now, if anything's wrong, it's gonna be highlighted in like a red or a yellow or something, right?
If you hit inspect, right below the tail.
Okay, we're all good there.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna hit engine because I don't know if I damaged the. Oh my God! Look at this thing. Inspect.
Right.
Wow.
Everything's in the green, thank God. Look at that.
Go to the
Wow.
Go to the analyzer.
Okay, engine analyzer. Oh, come on.
What does the analyzer do? Oh, look at that.
Shows you the running engine
Wow.
and what cylinders are lean and which ones are rich.
Wow.
Yeah. It's pretty wild.
That is pretty wild.
Yeah.
Wow.
Electrical's just as good too.
Wow.
Magnetos.
Mm-hmm.
Alternator. We got our voltage. Battery.
Yep.
Charge. We're plugged in. Time
Wow.
to charge. Cockpit is running off the alternator. That's awesome. All right, this is amazing. All right, so I'm gonna come back to probably engine, and then just leave this down here on the seat next to me. Cool. Yeah, thanks for sharing that with me. And how's my visor working? I'll bring it down a little bit. There we go. All right, mixture full forward, prop full forward. Parking brakes on. We got this flaps. Set for takeoff.
Temperatures and oils okay?
Take a look here.
Yeah.
Fuel flow. Cylinder head temperature.
Good.
That gauge in the middle that says flashing fill in.
Yes.
Fill in. Hit the white button. Lower left. There you go. Now it will scroll between different settings.
Yeah.
Gallons per hour.
Yeah.
48.4. 9 hours, 1.7 gallons per hour.
And then up in the center is your RPM.
Right up over here. Yep.
In
here.
in that
Yep.
in that dial.
Manifold
No,
pressure.
no. And then also there you go. Yep.
And
Yeah,
RPM.
and your manifold pressure.
Yep.
Yep. And from what I've gathered, you want to keep your RPMs, your idle RPMs above 1,000,
Ooh.
or your plugs will foul. More likely to foul.
Okay. Thank you.
So like 1,100 or so. Yep.
Oh wow, I hit it right on the nose. Oh, there it goes over a little bit. I gotta hit the toe brakes. All right, I want to tune in a VOR. Let me have a quick look here. So this is COM, this is nav, and nav frequency, I think it was 115. Uh,
115 even.
no, 115.5. That'll take us to Palm Springs. Just want to try it on this bird. 115.5. And then I gotta hit swap, right? Here we go. Then the next one that we're gonna need, we can use Palm Springs to go to Big Bear, and then from Big Bear to Gable Field, we're gonna want to use 110.40. So I'm gonna key that one in as well. 110.40. And then we'll use that one later. Very cool. All right. Roll them all up in the air. Parking brakes off. Hit it.
I'll let you guys go first and set the pace, since I'm a little quicker.
So I got here just in time.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
welcome in.
Hey, welcome in.
And so long, 29 Palms. My dad's old hangar is right over here. Right up to the left of us here is Josh Tree National Park, right behind these mountains. And in between this mountain and this mountain, Bear Grylls filmed an episode of his survival show, and he parachuted out of an airplane over the national park and landed right in a wash right over in this area.
Wow.
All right, flaps coming up. There's 20 Palms Highway, Highway 62, right below us, and Donnell Hill kind of divides two parts of the town. Four Corners and kind of the main part of 29 Palms is right here, and then a bunch of residential area and like grocery stores and some hotels and stuff are on the west side of Donnell Hill. And am I picking up that VOR? Am I picking up that VOR?
Yeah. I have it.
I got it.
I am. Yep, I see the white indicator there. So I don't know about setting the autopilot on this thing, but let's see here. Adjust our course. Get a direct 2 going on. Oh. There we go. That's working.
Now we do have to do some climbing, don't we?
Where is the autopilot?
I have not played with the autopilot.
Yeah,
yet,
me
so-
either.
Yeah, it's in the middle. Sorry, on the left, second one down. And you,
Yeah.
The left.
So you see it says autopilot turn mode knob. No, onto the gauge. Gauge on the right now. No, up above the yoke. Up above the one up above the yoke.
There it is.
There.
So how do I know what mode it's in?
You got to
HD.
wait to. Yeah.
The little lights for HD, I think, is heading
Oh, there it
mode.
is.
Now, next to the yoke on the right-hand side, there's an autopilot master. Just go down a little bit, touch, see, autopilot master on the right, down.
Mhm.
Next to the yoke, on the right.
There we go.
Next to the yoke, there we are. Yeah. Then wait to get green. Then hit the heading mode.
I'm trying to find it. It's not. Or do I? Oh, do I gotta click it? There's heading. But I don't have my heading set yet. Track. Where's nav? Okay, I better play with this later. Wow.
I'm on
Hey.
the heading mode.
I'll get the heading bug going.
Now, it's also
Yes.
altitude.
Try to use heading now. If she starts turning, there she goes. I won't use the nav just yet until I gotta spend a little bit more time with it. But I got the heading bug working. We're making our way down to Palm Springs here, over Joshua Tree National Park. Wow. Beautiful day for a flight.
It is. What's your indicated right now?
197. I guess I can slow down a little bit. Oh, chat, sorry. It looks like the Comanche's faster than the Turbo Aero 3. I can hit 190, 197. Oh, that's my heading. Sorry. Airspeed's 98. Yeah, I can actually speed up a little bit. Funny.
Yeah, once you get settled down, go to your tablet and adjust your engine. Make sure it's working properly.
Okay. There's Splasher behind me. 29 Palms below us. Again, there's Donnell Hill. And let's see. There's the high school I went to high school at. My junior high school is over here by Lucky Park. And yeah, we're getting ready to fly over Joshua Tree National Park here. What great sounds, man. Dylan, hello, Flocks and crew. Hello, Dylan. Took part in the fly-in to Nashville tonight with the pilot club. Bit hectic on final. Oh, wow. Had to go around, and then as I was cleared onto final, my computer rebooted. Oh, no.
Oh no.
Have a look at this Comanche. She is a purty bird.
Boy, she is. Yeah.
And you'll notice that she kind of buffets, and there's that oil drumming sound, oil barrel kind of sound that you hear kind of reverberating through the airframe. And yeah, she's got some realistic bounciness to her.
Man.
This little light right here that I can control. Map
Yeah,
light.
that's great. And you can adjust the brightness and everything. I need to get up some. Well, I need to get this altitude. Hold on.
X-Play Gaming Flying. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome to the hangar. Good to see you. A little bit of oh, not fog, but kind of an inversion layer or something going on down there. It looks like 3-1 is what we're gonna want to use for our landing. Winds coming out of the north west, about 5 knots, 6 knots where we're at right now. Oh, that's a beautiful picture. Joshua Tree National Park. It's kind of interesting. There's these specific rock formations that you'll see throughout the park, and they're really popular with climbers. And you can see them poking up out of the ground all under me. But then you'll see a layer where they stop, and then it's just kind of like a regular dirt mountain, and that's the way it is in real life too.
Wow.
This is Ryan Mountain, right down here. I was on a field trip in high school with, I think there was about 8 of us students, and my brother got to go with me as well. And we camped out here for 3 days, hiked up to the top of Ryan Mountain, up to the peak up here. We did an orienteering, what do you call it, when you try to find something. It's hidden and you have to find it, and it's called not search and rescue.
Is it a geocache?
And not a geocache, but it was just like a. Oh man, what do you call that?
I think it's orienteering.
Orienteering? Yeah, yeah.
It sounds familiar. Like my son did that in Scouts.
Did some of that, and then we did some rock climbing and on belay with the ropes and everything. It was a great experience.
So I was trying the autopilot. It was like slowly porpoising like up and down. Now I have it shut off, and now it's porpoising up and down quickly, and the little wheel above my head is spinning around like a helicopter.
Oh, weird.
And I shut off. I pulled the breaker. I shut off the switch. I got no lights on my little thingy, but this thing is like bouncing up and down. I can't stop it.
I got the same thing. I got the porpoising at a certain altitude once I leveled off. And now I just hit the master switch and got it off of autopilot, and I'm just hand flying it right now.
Yeah, but are you bouncing up and down like a lowrider?
Not since I took the autopilot and shut it off.
Yeah, I killed it, and now it's boingy, boingy, boingy.
It's still bouncing, really.
Huh.
Huh.
Yeah, mine's holding steady.
I'm about 6,200 feet. I don't know. I thought maybe I got in like turbulent air or something.
Now my little handle up above my head is back and forth, back and forth. It's just like, it's like a blur.
Really?
Wow. Yeah, mine's not budging at all.
That's your trim handle, is it? Up above.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have my wheel in a dead zone. It shouldn't be doing anything.
Yeah.
I am getting buffeted around a little bit up here.
If you have live weather on, you probably will be.
Nice. Hey, Cyclone.
Good evening.
Hey, good
Hey,
evening,
Cyclone.
Cyclone.
Hey, Cyclone.
The
So-
Mooney's bouncing around here some too.
Yeah, but you're not because of the trim wheel.
Yeah,
Hmm.
our trim wheel is just, mine is solid. And now I'm not going to touch it. In case I unlock it. Yeah, if you're just joining us, I'm Foxtrot, and right above me is my in real life next door neighbor, co-host and good friend, and avid trailer camper, Treetop Flyer.
Good evening.
And he's our Ed McMahon to the show here, and right above Treetop Flyer, we have.
Yes.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Hollywood,
Somebody's
the
trying to
Tonight
fly
Show,
his plane.
starring Johnny Carson. This is Ed McMahon along with Doc
There
Severinsen.
you go.
Yeah, we have our Doc Severinsen,
Fox got it.
Doc Splasher. Yeah, I got it.
That's perfect.
Good evening, everybody.
And also with us on voice tonight, we got Raleigh Mall. Hey, Raleigh. And also with us on voice
G'day,
tonight,
everybody.
we got Raleigh Mall. Hey, Raleigh. And also with us on voice
G'day, everybody.
Smitty.
Yo.
Smitty. And
Whoa, my engine started.
DH Paradox
Whoa,
and Cyclone.
engine started.
DH Paradox.
Hey
Good
everyone.
evening,
Sim fans.
Sim fans like it.
Sim fans.
Sim fans like it. Why am I getting an echo? Sim fans like it. Why am I getting an echo?
Echo. Because there's canyons out here.
Yeah.
Because there's canyons
Yeah.
out here.
Let's see.
There's canyons
Yeah.
out here.
Oh, it's because I'm playing the stream. The stream's playing on my other monitor with sound on. All right, there we go. Weird. Didn't realize I fired that up. Yeah, it was in my headset. Maybe it didn't come through. And chat, those of you that are, you know, watching the stream, I'm curious if I go out here to the drone camera and kind of move around. How is the frame rate? Is it passable? I had to use a new encoder setting tonight, and as you may know, I had some troubles last night. But I'm just curious. Is she smooth?
Yes, very good.
Okay, good. All right. Wow, we're way high.
Looks good to me.
Yep, me too.
All right, way high, way high. All right, autopilot's coming off. I can remember where it was. Autopilot master was down there, but didn't we toggle something up here? No, autopilot master will just turn that off down here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Video heat. Oh,
The
there
right
it is.
of the yoke.
Right there.
Yep.
Yep. Off. There we go.
Touch and goes here.
Yeah, touch and goes. I am way high, so I'm gonna have to fly a little bit south down here. Over where a treetop is, if I remember right, that little mountain that's behind him is where Bob Hope's house is. You might be able to see it in the sim.
Oh wow.
It's a large kind of round roof. Paradox says looks smooth, good, and Dylan says looks smooth, nice, good to hear.
I'm gonna have to reload in at this airport. The my force controlled joystick like overloaded on pitch, and it's like it's all floppy now. It's really weird.
Oh no, hope it's not busted. DH Paradox is gonna say goodnight. Good night, DH.
Good night, DH.
Night, DH.
I'm sure the autopilot told it to do something weird.
I think I need spoilers on this thing. Alright, I'm gonna mess with the time a little bit. I don't want to be flying in the dark, so I'm gonna back off the time just a little bit. It's getting pretty low. See, yeah, it gets dark. Right about 8, so we'll go maybe 5:30. No,
I didn't want to be staring at the
6:30.
sun, so I went earlier than that, just so I didn't have to deal with the sun.
I'll do like 6:30. Boy, I got pretty high.
Yeah, so did I went way too high.
We've got some mountains in front of us to get up to after this. We've got to get up to at least 11,000 by the look of it.
Yeah. We might be able to cheat to the right a little bit and be a little bit more gradual on our climb.
All right. Follow the road up, you mean?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, I'm getting some buffeting here.
Yeah, me too. I think I'm going too fast for gear.
I think 150 is gear.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm below that because that'll help slow me down. All right, gears coming down. Twentynine Palms is back over that way, or Palm Springs. And I can hear that gear too. Wow. I'm gonna put on my headphone mode.
I'll share my screen, Flux.
Oh. Okay.
I see Cyclone. I see you coming in, looking good. Flux, I can see your second splasher behind Flux there.
Yep.
I'm just going to hang up in the sky here at the moment.
And I don't. And Raleigh, where do I see you?
I'm way up 7,000 feet,
Oh, gotcha.
just doing circles.
I'm a little ways away because I was so high.
And the Cyclone looking good.
Oh, the sounds are amazing. I can hear the props kind of spinning down a little bit.
Okay, there you guys can see yourself off in the distance there.
Yeah. Cool.
And then I don't know if this, check out the airport terminal over there. I don't know if this is part of the VFR Region 1 editions, but it sure seems like there's a lot more detail over there. I don't know if you can see in my screen
Yeah,
shot there.
I see some buildings over there. Yeah, some structures.
Yeah, they look pretty detailed.
If I remember right, in Palm Springs, they did something similar as they did in Colorado, where they used that white tent-like looking material to make a huge covered area and provide shade.
Hmm.
Number 6 annual. Number 6. Number 6 phone check.
These three vehicles want to know what the hell I'm doing out here in the taxiway.
Yeah, there's a little bit of some stuff I got to get used to on this bird, with that autopilot and navigating with VOR and whatnot. I'm glad to see that you can tune in VOR stations and stuff. They do like that type of navigating.
Yeah, they haven't spared any detail.
Right?
What I like is you really got to watch your engine management.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I just had to turn mine down a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Number 6 cylinder was, but it tells you up in that little computer thing anyway. It'll come flashing up red.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this thing over here?
Yeah, that square box in the middle is
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
to really keep an eye on.
Yeah.
Each one of those bar graphs is each one of your cylinders.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry I got so far out, guys. Flashes behind me. That's cool.
Yep.
And we're all having fun.
One thing nice about it is it trims it's responsive to trim inputs.
Yeah.
You don't have to spin the wheel like a roulette wheel to get anything out of it.
Wow.
Yeah.
We got some golf courses I'm coming in over.
Yeah, that guy, Frank, that I worked with on my last job, he has a house down there not too far from the golf course, and he works at that golf course. And he said he sees a lot of money down there. He said those, so how should I put this? Those females that drive the beverage carts, depending on how what uniform they wear, so to speak, they can earn average $500 a day.
Jeez.
Uniform, I like how you put that.
Yeah. I try to keep it family friendly.
Yeah.
Good night, Viper. Viper's checking out. Viper, thanks for popping in.
Okay.
Oh, gotta love you. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Nice one, Viper. Viper's saying good night, and I'm like, I didn't hear anything, and then right when I thought it, rah! All right, here we go.
All right, looking good. There's Flux.
I'll do a touch and go, and then I'll get up in the pattern.
There we go. And Smitty there.
Yep, I'm back in. I'm not touching that autopilot though.
Yeah.
Cyclone, looking good.
I'm telling you, getting this thing to slow down is a challenge.
Flaps don't slow it down very much.
Not much. They say you want to have your approach speed around 100.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What does she stall at?
60-ish, I think.
But approach at 100.
Yeah.
So what do you got right there?
I'm about 90 right now.
Hmm.
Keep pulling back. Pulling back.
Oops, too fast there.
And a bounce. Keep bouncing.
Thing's gonna take some practice.
Yep.
You can see all those windmills up there.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll fly by those. Anybody doing another landing for treetop to catch?
No, I'm just circling.
Nope. Touch and go for me.
Okay, and I'll be right behind you guys.
Roger that. All right, I'm coming around, and I'll start heading to the north here. Right off my nose, Splasher. I don't know if you can see it in the stream there. Right off my nose, that's Bob Hope's house.
Oh,
Right
okay.
there on that little hill there overlooking Palm Springs.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And there's an oasis back up in this canyon in real life that some people don't know about, and it's a great hike, good place to visit.
I'm gonna circle around to the right. I think I'm up ahead of you guys, actually. Looks like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm coming up behind you now. All right, I'm gonna start. Let's see here. So this road, this paved road that goes north and south here and crosses over Interstate 10. I think that's Indian Trail, if I remember right. God, it's been so long, I'm having a hard time remembering. And right up in this area up here is kind of like a little business area. And that's where the office was for when I was in the wind turbine industry. A couple different companies I worked for all had their offices in a little business park over here. And then right off to my left is the wind farms. And the wind turbines that you see closest to me is part of Alltech 3. And these are the wind turbines I climbed for, what, 10 years while I was a technician? And what's interesting, I have to get up on the drone camera to see it though, is these wind turbines are built on dikes. I can speed this up a little bit. Hopefully I don't crash. Yeah, now you can see the dikes down here. Whitewater Canyon. The snowmelt comes down through here, crosses over Interstate 10, and spills into these spillways. And some of these wind turbines are built on these the dikes on these spillways. You can see here. And here in the sim, they're showing some of the water. And this is where Palm Springs gets its water supply. It filters down through the sand, and then it's picked up by the water district and pumped into people's homes. And the sand acts as a natural filtration device.
I didn't know that.
And I've swam in those dikes.
Wow.
Let me get back into my plane. Oh, wow.
Are all the in real life, are all the red lights on top of these in perfect synchronization?
I want to say no. And now they might be a lot taller now than they used to be. But back when I worked on them, a lot of them were about 85 feet tall. And then some of the newer turbines with the increased rotor swept area, they were taller, of course. Back when I was working on them, every sixth turbine had an FAA light on it. But in the sim, it shows an FAA light on every single one, and it looks like a little city, at night. Nowadays, I don't know if there's a requirement to put a light on every single one of them or not. I've been out of the industry too long to know that.
And they're also way too dense here in the sim.
Yeah, the problem here is if you look at the base of them, you'll see a satellite image of a wind turbine.
Right.
Okay? The problem with the sim is the sim has one scale model for a wind turbine, right? And some of the wind turbines are smaller than other wind turbines, right? So in real life, the blades aren't almost touching each other. You know, there's more distance in between them, because they're smaller rotor swept areas, and the towers are smaller. But in the sim, they have them all the same size, so size-wise, the scale, it doesn't match up. You know what I mean?
I see.
Well, I mean, you can see the shadows on the ground. There's like 10 for every one that's painted on the ground. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shouldn't be that way either.
And all the blades are like spazzing out.
Yeah, I'm gonna start climbing. That's a good view, Tree. Out your window.
Yeah, looking at them, looking down at them.
That's Western Wind Farms that you're flying over right now,
Oh wow.
in the substation. I've seen helicopters coming and going from that substation when I was on top of a wind turbine right there, working. The helicopter
Wow.
comes in and lands.
Wow. Well, you can see that dense cloud layer taking over down towards the south.
Yep.
Boy, that's a lot of wind turbines. Look at all those things going.
What's interesting is it takes electricity to make electricity. The generators in the wind turbines are they're like a motor. They're a 3-phase generator, and I think like welders might have a 3-phase motor in the back of their trucks to run their welders. And what happens is when you supply power, so the wind comes up to about 12 miles an hour, the blades start turning, and then there's computers are like reading the wind speed and the rotor RPM and stuff like that, and saying, okay, if I cut in the generator at this RPM, which is kind of pre-programmed, like 1180 RPMs on the high-speed side, because there's a low speed where the props are, and then there's a gearbox, and it increases it like 27 to 1, and then you have a high-speed output, and like 47 revolutions on the low-speed side on the rotor side, and 1180 or something like that on the high-speed side.
Oh wow.
And so the computer is like going, okay, at this RPM, I can cut in the contactor and supply 3-phase power to the generator upstairs. And so, the props are turning just about the same speed that would be if, where they need to be, 47 revolutions per minute. That contactor comes in, and you'll hear the hum, and the blades don't really speed up or anything. They just kind of stay at that RPM, because now you have a motor. If the wind dropped and you had no wind, with that contactor engaged, the blades would continue turning, because the generator is acting like a motor and rotating the blades. Okay?
Son of a gun.
You could have no wind, walk up to a wind turbine, push in the contactor, and it would motor up and start running at the 1180 RPMs. 47 revolutions per minute, and it acts like a big wind turbine or a big fan. But what happens is the wind is it's creating lift on the blades. That lift wants the blades to turn faster the more the wind blows. So now the wind starts it wants to pinwheel those wind turbine blades and spin them like a pinwheel. But the motor's engaged. The motor that's being supplied electricity is saying, I am only supposed to run at 1180 RPM or 47 revolutions per minute on the low speed side, right? I'm not, electromagnetic force is keeping it there. It's like that's where it runs. Well, what happens is the blades try to push it beyond that limit, and there's an electromagnetic force that increases to hold it at that 1180 RPM. And the higher the wind speed, the more electromagnetic force is being built by that generator to hold that RPM. You get a 50-mile-an-hour wind, it's, got this electromagnetic force that's saying, nope, I'm only supposed to run at 47 RPMs. And that electromagnetic force goes right back into the power lines, and that's your production. That's what you're producing. That's how you're producing electricity.
Wow, interesting. Didn't know that. You wondered how it breaks itself on the high winds like that.
Yep, it's the generator that's holding it back.
Wow.
And this is The More You Know with Foxtrot Singer.
Yeah.
Wheelchair,
The more you know.
Wheelchair Gamer says, good night, everyone. Good night, Wheelchair.
I want to know why you're going 70 knots in the wrong direction.
I'm trying to stay over on the right-hand side of these mountains so that I don't have to go right over the tops of them. And I'm also setting myself up for runway heading. And I didn't realize I was only going 70 knots. I'm climbing still. Oh, maybe I need to... Yeah, we're above 5,000 feet. We should probably be thinking about mixture.
Get your tablet
yeah.
out and check your tablet on maintenance.
I'm afraid to now.
Actually, I had my mixture back, but I guess it was too much because my cylinder head temp was yelling at me. I had pushed it back in.
Yeah. No,
Uh-oh.
in,
I don't have my autopilot on. What were you going to say, Rolly?
you go to the maintenance engine analyzer.
Oh, analyzer, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Bring a mixture back, mate. Wow, you're in trouble there. Not too much, but yeah. You're not firing too good on those cylinders by the look of it.
Oops. So is green okay?
Yeah, just a little shade of yellow in there. Is that right, Splasher?
Yes. Yeah. That's
There it is. Whoops. Yeah,
your
right in there.
your back cylinders are always going to be warmer than the fronts.
Yeah.
All right, good to know.
I think best climb is about 24 inches and 2,400 RPM,
Yeah.
about 95 knots. I got my back four cylinders barking at me too.
Yeah.
400-degree cylinder head temps to get this climb. It's outside air temp's pretty hot.
And that's right over here.
Mm-hmm.
73 degrees.
Mine's reading 90.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Maybe-
but I
maybe-
might have my daylight turn back a little bit further than yours,
Mm.
which might help, actually. I could do that.
Yeah, mine's on 80.
So in good old 1-8 Romeo, from 29 Palms to Big Bear and back, we've done a number of trips to get our $100 breakfast or our $100 hamburgers, right?
Yeah, I can't imagine as a kid growing up that would have been so much fun.
Right? I should broadcast my position on the transmitter.
I've been running with my gear down.
Oh, really?
No wonder I can't climb. So buried in all the other settings.
That's a great little utility there.
We just creep along the edge of the back of these mountains here.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know if you see on my stream here, but as I'm creeping along, you can see this little mountain range here kind of gives way, and then there's another mountain range on the far side. Right in between the two is where Big Bear is, so
Okay.
I'll start turning to the left here in a minute. And Colonel Forks checking in. He says, "Oh, hey, a Comanche. Comanche. Comanches."
Yeah, it's a whole fleet of them.
You got Splash.
Case,
Go ahead.
A tribe.
A tribe. It's a tribe.
yeah, 5 of them. There's only one odd duck out here. And Wheelchair Gamer, I don't know if we saw you, but good evening. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, this is my tribe. Raleigh Mall, Flasher 6. Well, we're all part of the tribe. What am I saying?
We are.
Where is everybody else?
Yeah, everyone.
I'm behind you.
Yeah, I can see you guys.
Huh. I'm not seeing everybody.
There's a lot of name tags out here.
There it is.
I am seeing a lake, though, guys. All right, we can settle in now.
Gotcha now.
See, Colonel Fork says, "Funny, I flew from Van Nuys to Falcon Field in his Comanche last night. Even parked in his own marked spot." That's cool. I tried to stream last night. I was gonna stream at PDX on VATSIM with the Piper Turbo Aero that I like to fly, and I couldn't stream last night. I think it was on Twitch's side. There was something going on. But then we canceled the stream. But because the guys that were running ATC at Portland got on there at my request, I asked them if they could do it earlier in the week, and they arranged it. I stayed there for an hour or so, got up on the pattern, while one of the controllers was getting some training for doing some ATC tower controlling for pattern work. So it was like, they scratched my back and I scratched theirs. It was great. And then, because we canceled the stream, then I went ahead and broke out the Comanche, and so I was flying the Comanche last night doing that. It was a blast.
Oh, wow.
How did your trip to St. Helens go? Did you fly up there?
Yeah, we did, actually. Yeah. And the sun was low on the horizon like it is now, and it was casting some great shadows up there, Raleigh.
Right.
Yep. Oh, there's Treetop, just popped in.
Yeah, I'm just on the taxiway here.
See if I see everybody else now.
Yeah, I can see you now in front.
I got you all right in front of me.
That's cheating, Tree.
Yeah.
All right, so 150 is gear. I'm about 140. Let me get the nose up a little bit, slow her down a little bit. And I think I have scenery for Big Bear. Right off my nose, where it's showing this dry lake, I wonder if you guys have water on yours. The only place that there should be water is in Big Bear Lake up ahead of us on the opposite side of the airport. All right.
I must have the scenery too, because I only saw water in Big Bear Lake.
There's coming down. Cutting the throttle.
Shooting more touch and goes here at high altitude.
Yeah, I think we'll just, in the interest of time, we'll do one touch and go and keep on going.
Copy.
Okay. Introducing some flaps.
I don't see any water here.
Okay, good. I remember a long time ago they did show water, and there shouldn't be water there. I could understand why they would think there would be water there, but in real life, in my whole life, there was never water, like right here behind me. There's always a dry lake bed. We always come in along this road right around the mountain here, and then on into Big Bear. And we drove up. I remember being on approach in 18 Romeo, and it just seemed like there was a lot of trees, and there is a lot of trees here around these resident. I don't remember seeing as many houses because it seemed like the trees were covering up the houses. There was just all of these huge pine trees, and we're really close to them, and then you come over the threshold. Wow. All right, a little touch and go. Oh, the wind is right on my nose, too. 7 knots.
Looking good, Flux.
All right, on the go.
See who's next here. Looks like
Smitty.
Flasher, yeah, and then Raleigh. Well, Smitty's coming in. Oh,
Yeah, I'm behind Raleigh.
oh, you're behind Raleigh. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's Smitty, then Raleigh, then you.
I'll do a left pattern. Give everybody a chance to do their touch and go. And get grouped up again.
Cyclone, you're up there at 7,700 feet. Which isn't bad.
I gotta be careful. I'm not sure what the mixture settings and stuff should be right now, and I don't think I have quite the power I should.
Golden Gaber, welcome in.
Hey, Golden Gamer, hello. While I'm all's on approach. Treetop's got on the ground, got his camera on him.
There we go. Cyclone looking good.
Welcome to Big Bear Cyclone.
Thank you.
Oh, my camera keeps getting messed up here. And next, oops, sleeping at the wheel here. Raleigh. Sorry about that. Looking good. And Splasher. See you out there.
Mm-hmm. Long final.
Whoa. Come on, baby.
Everybody's touch and go is okay. Raleigh and Cyclone.
Yep, just touched and zoomed off. Went okay.
I think Splasher's about 3 miles out.
Mm-hmm.
I'll come around behind you, Splasher.
And 4. I have another body of water off to my right.
Oh, do you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shouldn't be there in real life.
Gotcha.
I think the Big Bear scenery fixes it, is why I don't have it.
I thought I had the Big Bear scenery, but
Oh,
I'm not sure if I have it loaded tonight. I'm not sure of that.
I don't think I have the scenery.
Well, that's just it. I don't know how much this VFR Region 1 does on top of all the scenery that we have loaded as well.
right?
Oh, I don't think that takes away water anywhere. It just adds like little things.
Yeah. Yeah. Towers and
Yeah, stuff like
things
that.
like that. Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Splasher right off my wing down there.
Oh yeah, that's looking good. Look at that.
That one. Yeah, we're back on your view there.
Now I can see your plane now, Splasher.
Gotcha.
Looking
Sure.
good.
Short final.
Yep.
Up in there.
80 knot.
Go
There
ahead.
you are.
knots
Look at
over the
that.
threshold.
Look at that right there. Well, I wish I had the plane loaded so you guys could see yourselves the real thing.
That was better.
Nice.
Yeah, that looked pretty
Back
good.
up. Yeah, and it felt a lot better. Laps back up, power back in.
All right, we're gonna head out right over Big Bear Lake, and probably fly over San Bernardino on our way to Gable Field.
You're up.
Uh-oh, Janet in the Hercules.
Is she really? Hey, welcome in, Janet.
Just to your left.
My other left. And I'm not seeing everybody. I see Raleigh. So weird. I see Splasher.
I see you.
Free Lethal up ahead of me.
You want to switch servers? Like if you go to Southeast Asia, we won't have all the traffic in front of us, and it's less busy.
Okay, let's try.
Yeah, maybe that's a better idea.
Try it.
Yep.
Going to Southeast Asia.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in chat.
I gotta learn how to program that in flow.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice to have a switch to it?
Mhm.
Oh,
I don't have to drop out.
There is a way to do it in a flow, but I'm not sure. I think it might be only if you've got the paid version.
I have the paid version.
Okay.
I haven't dug into it yet, but
Yeah, there's everybody.
There's
yeah.
the Big Bear ski resort area there. I've been on those ski runs many times.
Southeast Asia.
And there's Janet.
It's right below me.
And there's Raleigh, yep. Splasher, Treetop, Smitty, good.
It's always good to use a server where everyone's asleep.
Right?
point.
All right, we'll be heading on a heading of like 255 degrees. FYI. I'm gonna get that tuned in here. 255. There's 24. 25. 255 would be right about there. And autopilot on. And I'll control the altitude. Welcome in, Janet. Good to see you again. Here's Cyclone. Nice.
I'll be behind you, but I'll catch up. I had an Apollo 13 moment there.
Uh-oh. Oh, I gotta clear out the ripboard.
Put SCE to aux.
Stir the tanks.
I got into a housing development and it wouldn't go anywhere, so I had to slew.
Oh. Set the autopilot, but I didn't turn on the heading mode. Go. A bit different here. Right.
Okay. Looking good. What I got on.
Engines are looking good.
I'm getting black smoke out of number 5.
I'm getting some smoke out of mine too, but I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
No, number 5 is. I've got black smoke coming out of number 5.
I got smoke coming out of all of them.
Have you? Oh yeah, so have I. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I couldn't see that for a minute. Yeah.
So do I gotta lean it out?
No, well, I've got a message on my little computer here saying check 6 cylinder, and I'm just having a look at it now, and it's very hot.
Cylinder at CHT, cylinder head temp.
Oh, CHT
is it?
number 5.
Hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, my number 5 has been barking at me this whole on and off during
can we
climbs.
fix that with anything? Carburetor heat?
No, not carburetor heat.
Just heat it up more, wouldn't it?
You just need to back off a little bit on the throttle and the manifold pressure.
Right. Okay.
And I added a little bit of mixture to it, so it's not.
Yes.
So it'll run a little wetter.
Yep. Yeah, a little more mixture will cool it down. Your best cruise is 18 inches and anywhere from 1800 to 2400 RPM.
18 inches.
Okay, 24, 18.
Yeah, our RPMs can be anywhere between 18 and 24.
Yeah,
but
that's done
18 inches,
Thanks.
yep.
That's
Yep.
beautiful. She's cruising beautiful now. Look at that. All done.
Well, we're also dealing with hot and high conditions here now too, because I'm
Yes.
not getting near the performance out of the Mooney that I normally would.
Yeah.
Roger that. Yeah, roger that. Density altitude is
Yeah.
lousy up here.
I'm getting 9.7 gallons per hour.
About 10.9.
I'm 12. Two 255.
10 now. 10.
Actually, need to go a little more, I think. 260.
See Treetop and Raleigh and Janet, but I lost Phlox.
I lost you too, Flox.
Okay,
I
Splasher.
see Cyclone, Smitty, and Splasher back there.
And
Weird.
Dragging up the rear back here. Near this ridge, I can level off and set my autopilot.
Oh, I got Flox. He's up there at 11,000 feet.
Oh, okay.
He's way up there.
Yeah, I should stop climbing.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you, Cyclone.
Oh, well, I'm way up front here.
Yeah, that's
Don't
all right.
worry.
I'll
Roll-
get you.
Raleigh's winning the race.
I'm just tagging along anyway.
It's a beautiful plane. I love flying.
Yeah. And by the way, the slowest you want to go is about 120. She struggles anything slower than that.
Right.
It's like you're just pushing air.
See here, I gotta make a little fix on my view.
It's going to be great when I land to see what things have happened in a maintenance department.
Right.
Now that I'm able to turn the autopilot on, I can get my head back inside and look at my gauges a little bit and see if I can fix this mixture issue.
Raleigh, what's your indicated airspeed?
Indicated airspeed is 140.
Oh,
Ground
140.
Speed 140.
Okay. Beautiful. That's about what I'm doing here. So I can do that all day long in this thing. But boy, get her below 120 and she struggles.
I've got 18 and 23.
Gotcha.
Right.
Man, the sounds are just great, man.
Then it on the outside when you go around. Oh, there's Janet right behind me. Oh, there's,
Yeah, I see that.
oh wow, look at that. We gotta take a photo of that.
And Splasher, no more issues with your system, I take it.
No.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yep.
Awesome.
And, rock solid. I've had at least 2 streams.
Good for you.
Yep. I think I got it. I think I got the autopilot in the Comanche figured out. Maybe. I don't know. I'm in
Yeah,
level
I haven't
flight.
tried the autopilot. I've just been using heading mode.
Well, that's what I mean. Level flight and heading mode.
Would you?
Okay, yeah.
How'd you do the altitude hold? Where's that at?
There's a switch
Yeah.
down and where the yoke is.
Yeah, that's the master switch for autopilot.
And
But-
next to it is the altitude hold. There's
Oh,
two of them: autopilot switch off and altitude hold.
I see avionics master next to
No.
mine.
That's no under the yoke,
Under.
right under the yoke.
Oh,
Take the
Yes.
yoke away.
altitude, engage, disengage.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
AP, disengage.
yeah. altitude.
Oh, okay. Roger
Yep.
that, Raleigh. Thank you. Yep. It works off of the Bravo, though.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Great.
Yeah. So far, it has for me anyway. It turns that little blue light on in that it's underneath the maneuvering speed.
There it is. I see it. Yep, right
underneath
here.
the airspeeds, that blue light. Yeah, there you go. And then there's, I haven't figured out what ST means though. ST and HD is for heading mode.
Look at the manual.
Yeah.
I haven't figured that out.
ST. I don't know what that is either. And then I was looking for nav.
Standard mode. So that's the mode.
Yeah, I don't know. And then nav mode, I don't know either.
Yeah, I'm
I
not.
haven't figured that out yet either.
And your auto
Um,
trim's not, your trim light's not flashing there. I've got a flashing trim light to tell me that the trim's working.
Trim light. And where would that be?
It's on
Oh,
the
off to the
far-
right.
Up and
Yeah.
down.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh. Mine's out. Mine's off.
Yeah.
I don't know why mine's come on like that.
Is your trim wheel moving up here? Or your trim lever or whatever that is?
Mine is not.
No, mine's in neutral.
Yeah. Same here. So let me try pushing my nav button on. Well, hang on. Let me get close to the. Let me get close to the magenta line. My problem is there's mountains where the magenta line are.
Yeah.
I don't think I have the altitude.
I'm at 9,000 and I'm getting over them okay.
Are you? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Good to know. I'm at.
I'm thinking
90.
you're right. I'm getting closer and closer to them, but I'm pretty sure I'll get over them.
I'm at 94, so let's see. I'm going to push the nav button on my Bravo. Let's see if it'll draw that in. Oh, okay. It makes the track light low turn on. It goes from heading to low track, TRK.
Right.
So that must be
Yeah,
using
one-
the VOR then, huh?
I'm not on VOR, but I'm on GPS. But
Hmm.
I think it would do the same thing on VOR. Let me see if it turns to correct first here, though.
Has anybody heard of Lake Arrowhead by chance?
Yes, I have.
So we
As a
just
kid growing up,
we
I've
just-
been there.
we just flew by it. It's actually right behind us, and it's that lake right behind my tail there. We flew over it about 10 minutes ago.
Oh yeah, I see it back there.
Yeah, that didn't work. That did not work.
I remember that because Roy Rogers, although I didn't get to meet him as a kid, I saw his car was there. He'd made a visit there for some event, and it was a convertible white Cadillac, and it was placarded with silver dollars. I mean, everywhere in the interior. Everywhere you looked was a silver dollar.
I actually saw it in the Roy Rogers Museum.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, and it had pistols for door handles.
Oh, yep, it did. That's
Wow.
right. Remember that
And
now.
so speaking of that, I'll share that with you guys. On this monitor over here, here is his Cadillac.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
Hoping to get some better images here. But yeah, there's some pistols here. He's got horns on the front.
Yeah.
Here's a shot of the interior.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, there we go. That's what I remember.
I got over the top of the mountain at 9,000.
Roger that.
So you'll make it splash. Not too many bumps either.
Yeah, I've been pretty smooth so far too.
What's our destination here?
It's gonna be, it's a scenery. It's Gable Field that Granitsky made. But if you don't have it, I think John Wayne Airport is nearby, if I remember right.
Okay.
Let me double check that. Bob Hope, KBUR, is nearby. So you could do a touch and go there if you wanted to while we fly by Gable Field.
Burbank and Bob Hope Field. Okay, I got it on Little Nav map.
Oh, I haven't got that.
And
where
let's see here.
The city density increased a lot over here to the left. Millions of people living down there in that.
Right? And then, so we're talking about Roy Rogers, right? And you guys might recognize my dad from my slideshow at the beginning of the plane with 18 Romeo. This is my dad's profile pic that he's had on Facebook ever since he was been on Facebook for, past however many years, right? So as a kid, he idolized Roy Rogers, and check this out.
Oh, that's awesome. Look at that. Wow.
Would have
awesome.
been right seeing Roy.
Look at that picture. Oh, you got me one up there, Flux. All I saw was the car.
Yeah, it was his childhood hero. You got to meet him. That was awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Let's see. Epic Rider's checking in. He says, "Howdy. I'm in a flight and see us soon." Nice.
Oh, cool.
So I don't know if I can do a full stop landing at Gable Field or not. How are we doing on time? Doing all right. I'm gonna try to do a full stop landing at Gable Field. Is everybody here familiar with the movie The Rocketeer? Chat?
Yeah.
Chat, are you familiar with The Rocketeer? Anybody not heard of The Rocketeer?
Great movie.
All right, I'm gonna play a trailer from the movie The Rocketeer as we're approaching. Okay, guys?
Perfect.
All right, let me turn down the sim sounds. And if you guys want to see it, type in YouTube the Rocketeer trailer if you want to hear it, or turn on your sound on the stream if you have it muted while the trailer plays, and then turn it off when it's over. That'll work. Okay, we'll mute that. Oh wow, I muted it, but it's still. Oh, the Sims. I can't mute the Sim sounds. There's something else going? There it is. A2A has their own sound mixer that comes across on the computer.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. If you go to your bottom right-hand corner and right-click on your little speaker and go to Open Volume Mixer,
Yep, it has its own.
you'll see, Helper
Wow.
A2 service. You can
Wow.
increase and decrease the master volume.
Okay, turn on your sound on the stream if you want to hear the trailer, guys. Here we go.
To some, it was the fulfillment of a dream. To others, it was an instrument of destruction. A creation that could change the course of history.
It was stolen from my factory. Where's the package? This is the FBI! What do we tell the president? Tell me exactly why this merchandise is so important to the feds. It's a rocket. A rocket? What? What's the matter?
I don't know. There's something under the seat.
Oh my. What do we got here?
What are you supposed to do? Is it a bomb or something?
No. I wouldn't touch that if I were you.
How do I look? Like a hood ornament. Stand clear. What was that? A flying man!
Big gopher.
Are you trying to kill yourself? I like it. Uh-oh, we got company. You steer, I'll push. Well, what?
I'm on that rocket, Eddie. Not next week, not tomorrow. Now.
Keep your eyes open for this dame.
Jenny's in trouble.
They're working for a Nazi agent.
With an army equipped with these, you could rule the world.
You touch one hair on her head, I swear I'll...
Shoot him! We've got the girl. The rocket will come to us.
I love her, Peeve. Does she know that? She's gonna find out.
Let him have it! Hand over the rocket!
The Rocketeer.
Go get him, kid.
And we're back.
Yeah, that's so awesome.
A fun, nostalgic, cliffhanger type old movie there.
That was just a great movie.
All right, I'm slowing down a little bit. Going to try to start losing some altitude. Hey, Golden Gamer says cool. And so in the movie, there's a little airport, and it's kind of like supposed to be in the Hollywood Hills area. Back then, Hollywood was called Hollywoodland, and that's what they show in the movie. And Grunitzky went to great lengths to kind of recreate the hangar from the movie, and Hollywoodland. There's a bunch of Easter eggs from the movie that he's incorporated, and so if you haven't seen that scenery yet, I highly recommend that you check it out. If I can get a link here. Put that in chat as we're getting there. Yeah, here's the link.
This area reminds me, Flocks, of the racetrack that I held the record for at least some time.
Yeah, I remember that racetrack.
Yeah. That was lots of fun.
Okay, altitude hold. Altitude hold. Altitude. Oh, I know why that. I think why that trim was twitching is because it's having a hard time maintaining the altitude hold when I cut the throttle. But I'm going to turn that off now.
Yeah, you got to switch it off, yeah, to go down.
Yeah.
Yes,
Pilot master, avionics master.
Get the speed down.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Now I can't remember where it was.
Which one?
Altitude hold.
On the yoke, just below the yoke there.
There it
the
is.
actual yoke holding.
There it is. Thank you.
Yeah.
And let me turn my sim sounds back on. That's interesting that they have their own sound mixer solution.
Yeah.
What's on that? The headphones, is it?
It's here. I'll show you. Oh, here it is. You can see it. So when I open up the Windows volume mixer, I was expecting Microsoft Flight Simulator to be able to mute the sim sounds, but it doesn't. Yeah. I can still hear the engine right now, even though I hit mute. But then I found A2A, Helper A2A service. It has its own mixer.
Oh, cool.
Which kind of surprised me.
There's
it's not just
also
the sounds. I think it's
another thing too that I noticed. If you click down on your Windows and go to the A2A and have a look there, there's an update thing, and there's also some configuration there as well. I don't know if it's for this or it's just a leftover from the other flight sim it was in. But I couldn't get it to work anyway.
Yeah, Flux, the racetrack is still here.
Oh, good.
And something's on fire down there, a big plume of smoke. I don't remember what that's from.
The Hollywood land sign. That's one of the Easter eggs.
Oh, yeah, it's got smoke. Oh yeah, there's the runway down there.
There's a scene in the movie where the Hollywood sign gets crashed into, and that's why it says Hollywood now instead of Hollywood Land, according to the movie. And that's the smoke.
Oh, the letters are black. Wow. Son of a gun.
Hey, Epic Rider, welcome in.
Hey, welcome in, Epic.
Treetop's getting ready to get lined up with the runway, it looks like.
Yeah, but I went around the side of the mountain here, so I'm going to have a little short. I'm on a left base. It's going to be a little tricky the way I did it.
Just found out you can do the F-14 in a shared cockpit.
Oh, good. So Gruninsky wiped out all of the city blocks that were there, that were in the satellite imagery, and all the buildings that were there that Asobo had put in. You know, because it's, you know, in real life there's a city there, so it had all the buildings and stuff. He wiped all that out and then put on all these trees and stuff to make it kind of look like it did back before it was developed.
Yeah, it looks cool. Super cool. Oh, yeah, all the billboards are here.
Nice.
Wow. You got the where's the dog restaurant at?
Oh, it's to your right, behind the trees.
Oh, it's over there. Yep, there we go. It didn't Splasher have a billboard here?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know if you
Let's
can
see.
get there in your
I
drone
did
camera.
too. Yeah. And you made one for me. That's right. I've got
Yep.
it on my.
Oh, there. Oh, yeah. There's Foxtrot's hangar. The National Air Race. Gable Field. Bleeman's in
Yeah.
here, but I can't see the other end here. I'm gonna see. Are you guys? Oh, you're not there yet. Okay, so let's see. I can turn around here. Maybe. I don't have the Xbox controller hooked up, so let's just see over here. Let's see. We got Viper Strikes in here, STW, Splasher 6, yeah, Reclaim Motor Oil.
Yeah.
And I thought Raleigh, oh yeah, Raleigh. Raleigh Molonine's Outback Adventures.
Yeah.
Perfect. And Womble International. Oh, that's great. Right next to the grandstands there.
And yeah, in the movie, those billboards are there in the movie. And so Brzezinski, replicated that as well. But we thought we would take a nostalgic approach to recreating some of our, streamers that support us and everything, and just kind of have fun with the billboards that way. And it was a blast.
Let's see if I can get a better spot here to see you guys coming in. I got to get to the other side of the runway here.
Yeah,
I mean,
I haven't got the scenery. It's just houses for me.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have the scenery, Raleigh?
Oh, I haven't got it loaded. I have got it, but not loaded. No.
Oh. And you're one of the stars. I don't even have a billboard. God, how do I rate? Sheesh.
You're part of Foxtrot's hangar.
There, thank you. Okay, let's see if that works here. Okay.
Every time Forder says, thinks of Foxtrot's hangar, he always mentions you. So it's like you're one and the same with the hangar.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm assuming you guys are coming in from the south, or are you circling around the other way?
Yeah, I'm coming in from the north.
The north.
Oh, from the north. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you're smarter than me.
Yeah, there's mountains to the south.
Yeah, that's what I had. Well, shoot, I'm in the wrong spot to see it there then. Here in a sec. Let's...
I see a lot of racecourse pylons.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So the part of the subject matter in the movie is the main character was an air race pilot, and he was practicing for the 1938 Nationals, as I recall, and so that's part of the storyline is racing, and so Graninsky developed a race course, outlined. Oh, there's Janet, outlined.
Oh,
with
yeah.
with those pylons, and Atomic Terror Pig made a timer, so it'll time you, and you can have a competition and see who has the best lap time. And there's a link to Atomic Terror Pig's timer on the Gable Field link that I shared with you guys. See it in there as a dependency.
I've also got some power lines cutting the runway in half.
There, okay, now I got you guys coming in from the north. There's Janet. And I remember it drove Phlox crazy because I had I held the record for like 3 days. And he finally took me out. Oh, and Cyclone, you must be over at Bob Hope then.
Yeah, I'm just following in.
Yeah, I just landed in Burbank.
Yep.
Bob Hope.
Burbank, yep.
And it's appropriate that Janet's here in the Spruce Goose because one of the main characters in the Rocketeer movie is Howard
Yeah.
Hughes. The jetpack in the movie was designed by Howard Hughes. And then Peavy, who is Cliff Secord's mechanic and mentor, played by Alan Arkin, rest in peace, was another one of the main characters.
Yeah, he just passed away recently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, landing lights coming on.
I apparently don't have the scenery loaded tonight either.
I don't need.
I'm gonna go to Bob Hope.
Whoa, 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 whoa. It's a hard landing. 3 pounds. It's not very good.
Bob Hope was making right traffic for runway 15 with the current wind.
One five.
I
Okay.
believe so.
Okay.
Unless my memory is that short. I just
Looking
landed
good.
on.
There you are.
Yeah, 15.
Nice.
15. Okay. Roger that.
Yeah, this aircraft I'm flying is way too unstable.
All right, let's just get off the runway here for a second. We'll do a quick tour while you guys are lining up over there on is it Burbank?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, those power lines next to where we landed just now, it registered as a hit, and my
Oh
props all bent up.
no!
Oh, shoot.
All right. And there's Janet once again. Nice. Okay,
And I don't remember what plane we flew, Flux, on this race course, because it was Tom McTerpig put this together, I believe, and it was one of the first race courses we did. But I don't remember the aircraft.
plane. I don't remember the plane either.
Oh,
But we had fun in it.
we did.
So
we sure did.
in that trailer that we just saw, the opening scene was the hangar doors being opened and then rolling out the GB Model Z, and this is, you know, what you saw in the movie, even complete with the plane that was parked over there. There was a plane parked there. There's the racing pylon, and as we come out, all of these buildings are where they're supposed to be. Over here on the left, we have Firewall Forder Flight School, hangar number 2, Gable Field, Win Your Wings with Forder. So there's a Forder's Flight School there. And then in the movie, there's a scene with the Statue of Liberty, or no, Lucky Lindy, Lindbergh, and Charles Lindbergh. And there's a reason why the statue looks like this, and all you see is footprints, and it says Lucky Lindy here. So that's another Easter egg from the movie. He's got some old cars here. Another hangar where it's supposed to be. And oh my god, Wombi made the hangar, this hangar. And Grunitzky asked if he could use it, and Wombi was happy to share it. I've got my Foxtrot hangar thing being displayed, but down here it says Grunitzky Aeronautical Corp, and there's kind of a little bug because I got 2 hangars in the same place. That's why that kind of looks like that. But then this is another plane that was in the movie, the Fearless Freep, Miss Mabel. Fearless Freep is a clown that you'll see in the movie, and this is a Jenny. And I'll show you guys another one of the Easter eggs, but you're supposed to discover this on your own. There's more of these elsewhere. If you take a look inside here, when Cliff Secord gets into Miss Mabel, he sits on something. It's a jetpack, and if you look, Grunitzky included the jetpack. Oh shoot! This whole time I was on treetops screen.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, that's better. So there's the Jenny. Here is the flight school. Firewall Forder Flight School. Win your wings with Forder. There's the Lucky Lindy statue thing I was pointing out, and it just shows feet. There's this doubles as Foxtrot's hangar up in the Pacific Northwest, but this is the hangar from the movie down here. And we've got some old racers. Racing pylon here. It says Bendix in it, like it did back in the day. One of the sponsors. And speaking of sponsors, check this out. Cable Field, home of Gruniski Aeronautical Corp. To the world and beyond. Fly with Angry One Horn Airlines.
That's great.
That's when he was doing his around the world tour.
Yeah.
There's Epic. Nice. 1938 National Air Races, Cleveland. That's what he was practicing for in the movie, so we had to include that. Atomic Terrapig Racing Solutions. Lehman's Peps and Gum. There goes Janet. With Bleeman. Foxtrot's Hangar. Take to the Sky with Forder Learn to Fly. That's great.
Yeah. That's when he had the headgear on.
Pioneer Petroleum. Raleigh Mall 9's Outback Adventures. You'll never know if you never go.
Yeah.
Right? Splasher 6, Aviation Certified Specifications. Reclaimed motor oil. So they did something with B-17 motor oil back in the day. They reclaimed it. And I loved the vintage B-17 tie-in. And so it's Splasher 6's aviation certified reclaimed motor oil that we're doing here. And this is actually an image of what, Splasher?
Yeah, that's Dad's plane. The Royal Flush, the 100th Bomb Group, Square D on the tail.
So
Bloody
cool.
100th. Yep.
That's so cool.
And that's the only image you had of her flying, right?
That's right. Yeah, that's actually drawn from an air-to-air image taken in the day. I don't know any other details, but I can. It's enough detail I can zoom in on the tail number and identify it.
That's awesome.
Yep. Thanks for doing that, Phlox. Really appreciate it.
You're welcome, man. Champion's Choice STW 222. I love this one. This billboard is actually in the movie for the raisins. It's actually in the movie, but I put a spin on it. America's sun-made raisins in your toast. And Raisins in Your Toast is a longtime friend and supporter of the channel, and so that's a call out to Raisins in Your Toast. And then Wombi, who, graciously developed the hangar. We have Wombi International, because I figure he does stuff all over the world. General contractor and developer, scenery, buildings, objects, vehicles. If you can dream it, we can build it. And then there's some of the blueprints that he provided me to include on the billboard of some of the stuff that he's worked on. And then we got Viper Strike 95 Aeronautical Tours. Visit many cities with Viper Strike 95. Get your ticket today. Tickets starting at $50. So, yeah, good call out there. And then here's the racing venue that's bleachers, complete with broken flags. And if you watch the movie, you'll know why those flags are broken. And then this is kind of one of the views in the movie that you see looking down this way. But yeah, fun. These old blimps are there in the movie. And it was a blast putting this together. And then off in the distance there over those hills is a racetrack. You'll take off and you go to the left and around the side of the mountain, up over by the Hollywood sign, and then you come back and come down and go and discover the Hollywood land sign, and you'll see some other objects from the movie over there too. A blimp included. So I encourage you to download the scenery. He did such a great job. So with that, let's get up in the air and head over to where were we going?
Catalina.
Thank you.
Catalina.
All right.
Right, maintenance done. Let's go.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Get it?
Yep. Got to give her a little bit of throttle. I'll check my maintenance at the end. All right.
I'm gonna do it.
Oh, Golden Gamer says awesome scenery. Yeah, it's been a while since we visited Gable Field, and we're on our way to Catalina. Where are we going? And I thought, why not stop by here and pay it a visit, because he did such a great job. So yeah, check it out. Wonder if I still have it in my clipboard. See if I can paste it in here again.
Sure did.
I'm following the long course around here.
Oh, cool. It was a short course that goes around the property, and then the long course takes you up over the mountains by the Hollywood sign and stuff. Tell me if you see the blimp. All right, let's see here.
Grouping traffic at Nav Uniform Romeo 82060, taking off runway 33 for left downwind departure. Perfect.
Live. All right, see ya, Gable Field.
Oh, found the blimp.
Oh, good.
It didn't pop in until I was pretty close.
Barely made it off that runway.
About 40 nautical miles to Catalina. And
If we hit Hawaii, we went too far.
that's right. I'm going to change the daylight again a little bit.
You might need to set your fuel to unlimited for that trip.
Yeah, true. We need flotation and a lot of it.
So what was cruise again, Splasher?
And 1800 RPM.
What was the manifold pressure again? Oh, you're
18.
breaking. You're breaking up. 18?
18.
18 on the manifold
The
pressure.
manifold, yep. And we're from 8 to 100 RP.
So you're running the Comanches about 18 squared, and I'm running the Mooney about 22 squared.
Yep. Yep.
Leveled out and let her start cruising.
Oh, Misha's with us. I don't see Chunky, but Misha's there.
Hey, Mish.
Hey, Mish.
Hey, Janet, we're making our way to Catalina.
You could probably land on me.
Is that Mish?
Yeah.
Hey, Mish, welcome in.
Hey, Mish.
Hi, kids. I had to go and set
Kids.
a record at the track.
Oh, did you really?
Nice.
Oh, good for you. That's awesome.
I'm the only one flying this plane.
That's awesome. Keeps creeping on climbing on me. Gotta get her dialed in here a little more. I believe how many people live down here. Now here comes Epic. In the Antonov.
You should try to land on me.
Yeah. If I'll drop through you. I'll tell you when I start creeping up on you here. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
starting
Sleeper Chris.
Oh, wow.
Camping was great. Thanks for asking. Had a good time. Weather was great. Right by the Umpqua River here in the West Coast, and yeah, just great stuff.
About to get maybe a couple of pictures that you can share. Maybe put them in the Discord here in the next day or two.
Yeah, I'll do that. And one thing I discovered, that high school buddy of mine built a house in Florence, right behind the Coast Guard station, and he's got those cameras like I have, and there's a bobcat, looked like about, I don't know, 40 or 50 pound bobcat, pretty big, that caught on his cameras.
Oh, wow.
During the night, plus deer and all that sort of thing. But you kind of forget about cougars and bobcats, but we have them here in the Northwest.
All right, creeping up on you, Epic.
No Bigfoot. Yeah, that's big for a bobcat. You're right. I don't know, maybe more like 40 pounds, but it was pretty sizable. I was surprised. And I was just judging from a nighttime picture.
Wow, you're so small, it's crazy.
It'll be a gear up landing.
And on my 2 notches, so I can release it later. Oh no, I'm stopped.
Well, you just look at LA and how big it is, and it's just structures followed by concrete, followed by more structures. Amazing how big that thing is.
People, people, people.
Yeah. Not where I want to live.
Oh, you just entered my cargo area.
Yeah, we gave it a shot there, Epic.
I got 1 photo because I had to try to... I only got 1.
Oh, then I could be off, Sleeper Chris. Maybe it was 20, 25 pounds. But, oh, okay. Yeah, maybe it was. It just looked big on the camera. Maybe he was close. Wouldn't want to meet one.
Right? You guys seen those YouTube videos where the hiker's going down the trail and comes across a cougar cub, and the cougar cub kind of runs the opposite direction a little bit, and then mama comes out from the side of from the side of the trail and starts chasing him, and he's like yelling and screaming and leave me alone, and then every time he would turn his back and to run to get away from it, it would bolt after him, and he would turn around and she'd be like right behind him, and then when he turned around, she would kind of stop, and then he would backtrack backwards and get further away. And then he kept getting further away, start throwing rocks. And then I think maybe the cougar thought, okay, far enough away from my babies now, I'm going to leave you alone and get back to my babies.
Man.
Yeah, that was a crazy encounter.
Oh.
Nail biter.
You just don't want to go hiking in the wilderness anymore without carrying some sort of protection.
Right?
Even if it was mace.
My mom, the hospital that she works at, there's a massive bobcat lying like outside of the hospital in the backyard of it.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to meet one.
It is massive. I've seen it.
Wow. Great turnout tonight, guys. We got Papa Mish, some guy up there. We got Splasher, we got Smitty, we've got this Epic Rider, Raleigh Mall, Cyclone, Treetop, Janet, and some amazing scenery down below us. That's just amazing.
It sure is.
Nice place to visit, but I wouldn't want to live there.
Right?
Couldn't have said it better.
It's killing my frames.
Yeah, it does screw your frame rate up. But once you get out over the ocean, it all comes back.
Has anybody been to Catalina Island in real life?
Nah.
I know a friend, but no.
I have.
Oh, you have a Splasher. Wow.
Yep. Back in 2009? 2009, I think. Yeah.
Oh wow! Did you take a bike over on a ferry or something?
Nope. Went with my wife. We were on a trip to California, and we had some friends that his mother lived in San Clemente, and we stayed at Dana Point overnight and took the ferry out to Catalina Island for the day.
Nice.
Oh, that would have been a blast.
Yeah, it was gorgeous. Yeah. It was a little brisk. It was in June, as I remember it. We had to have jackets on. And actually, I'll share them on stream some night, but I've got pictures that my grandparents have from Catalina Island in the 1920s.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, we'd like to see it.
You know that casino that's there?
Uh-huh.
It was just built at the time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yep. It was owned by the Wrigley family at one time, I think.
Wrigley's
Wrigley's
Gum.
Yeah,
Wrigley's Gum.
That's where the Chicago Cubs went for spring training for a long time.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Well, boy, being a boater, this is 30 miles from the mainland is about perfect for a sail. Oh man, put them both up and set the auto helm and just watch the world go by.
Yeah, I think we saw some dolphins.
Oh, cool.
On our boat ride out that day, and yeah.
That would have been a blast.
Nice.
You mentioned Dana. Point, and Sleeper Chris says that his dad and uncles grew up in Dana Point, and his dad was
awesome.
His dad was good friends with Nicole Simpson back in the day.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Yep. May she rest in peace.
Yeah. Yeah, Dana Point's beautiful. Some of the best seafood have ever had was out there.
Man, I'd love to visit someday. And is it true they only have golf carts there to go around the island, or there cars?
There is cars.
There's
There is
cars.
cars.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the island you're thinking about that is no vehicles is Lake Michigan. Can't think of it. The island up in northern Lake Michigan that doesn't allow vehicles. Gotta go to Google Maps. Gonna drive me nuts.
Is it the island of Misfit Toys?
Yeah.
Right?
Beaver?
No, not Beaver.
No, I'm not a Jack in the Box. I'm a Jerry in the Box.
Tourist. Yes.
No kid wants to play with the Jerry in the Box.
Misfit toys. Yep.
I'm going to be a dentist.
Yes. Oh, it's great that you guys remember those quotes.
Bumbles bounce. Mackinac Island.
Mackinac Island. Oh, yeah.
Mackinac Island. Okay.
Yeah, Mackinac Island. Yeah. Yeah. There's no motorized vehicles. It's all bicycles and horse-drawn vehicles.
Gotcha.
Now, the reason I know that there's vehicles out here is because I've been in one when I was out here. I have high school friends that worked for the Wrigley Tour Company. Wrigley was still owned the island. I don't know if they still own it today, but back in the late 80s and 90s they did. But I had a friend from school that worked out there, and she invited me out there for Halloween. And so went out there with, 3 or 4 of us got together and went out there and for the weekend. And one night we all piled in the back of a pickup truck with a 12-pack or 2 and headed out from Avalon and up into the hills to the top of the island up there.
Right.
To go buffalo tipping.
Yes. There's buffalo on the island.
Oh my gosh.
At one time there was. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
The buffalo got brought in from a movie, Cecil B. DeMille movie, I think, if I remember right. And they were brought in for a movie, and they ended up leaving them there because they took to it, and 30, 40, 50 years later, there was still a herd out there from that original group that got brought out.
Right.
So we tried to go buffalo tipping, and we got out, and all the female cows and the baby cows went off over the edge of the hill, but only one bull buffalo remained, and he was squaring up on us, and he started coming towards us a little bit, and we hightailed it back to the back of the pickup truck. We had a driver still in it, and got out of there.
Amazing how we survived our high school adventures,
right?
Teenage adventures.
But
That was back before the internet, so there's no record of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, there is, but there is now. Dang it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no physical proof, no
Yeah.
photographs or anything.
No.
No.
Right.
You only have the stories.
Yeah, just because you tell a story doesn't make it true.
There you
It
go.
doesn't make it exciting though, but
Sleeper Gives us reported.
hard to prove.
Ooh, somebody. Is that epic?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just cruising along over the ocean here.
Instead of flipping me.
Yeah, I came in a little fast, but it wasn't horrible.
Oh, you guys are there already. Wow.
I am. Everybody else still in flight. I zoomed up a little bit farther. Let's see, where am I going to park here? Over here.
Yeah, this is an airfield you don't want to land short.
Yeah.
No, you don't want. Yeah, I'd rather be a little fast and hit the brakes.
Yeah.
I don't think I can even land here.
Well, isn't the Antonov kind of stall capable for her size? Isn't that part of her
No.
design, or am I not right?
The Yatnov is the biggest, has the highest max takeoff weight, so it won't stop. It at least needs an 8,000-foot runway, sometimes a 10,000.
Oh wow.
It
Or if
matters
you're-
how much weight is inside.
Or if you're a fan of all the Fast and Furious movies, it's like 20 miles long.
I assure you, it will fall straight down.
The longest runway in the world.
It's over in Area 51 is the longest runway in the world.
Need it for the UFOs.
I haven't seen all of the Fast and the Furious ones. I've missed the last few. Gotta catch up on those.
Yeah,
Alright.
I know. I know there's a new one out, but I just haven't watched it yet.
Ooh, we got a little crosswind action.
Yeah, you do 8 knots.
Yeah, I'm getting that crosswind too.
I'm right in front of the big house, the terminal here.
Nice.
There's a aircraft shop behind there.
I landed here in Sim once in heavy fog. It was one of the scariest things I've done.
Raleigh Mall. What does this mean
Yeah.
when they're all black and they're flashing? Oh, no, that's just the cylinders firing. That's the firing order.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And my color is good.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Good. Want to make sure I was all right. Sleeper Chris says he hasn't watched many movies lately. Nefarious was the last one. It was pretty good, he says. Cool.
According to the sign here at the Welcome to the Airport in the Sky, it says landing fee $25.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Do they take do they need exact change?
Looking good there, Cyclone.
Oh, here we go.
I left my checkbook at home.
I took most of the runway. I came in over 100.
Let's see if I can do this. Coming in from the other way, true.
But yeah, you don't want to come up short on this.
Oh, yeah, he's coming in the opposite direction. So he's coming in the Antonov.
See.
Oh, Sleeper Chris is donating $25 for everybody.
Okay, there it is. There it is, Epic, right there. Put it down. Oh,
I hit the ground before.
Oh my god.
That was a little bit of a bounce.
Yeah, I'm gonna retry that.
Oh, Janet's down on the water on the H4. Nice.
Yep.
Let's see if I can take off.
Introduce
You'll have to check out that Notorious Sleeper Chris.
My wingspan literally covers the taxiway and the runway.
All right, prop and mixture full forward. Got 3 in the green. Got a notch of flaps. Golden.
Actually took off. Wow.
Take a look at the runway as it's coming in. It's up on the side of the cliff, so like Treetop was saying, you don't want to overfly this runway because you can see the mountain cliff kind of dropping off on this side of the runway, and it does the same thing on the opposite side.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's Janet. Looking good, Janet. Flasher, Epic.
Oh, made it.
Looking good, Raleigh, Smitty. Nice.
Iowa Scotsman, welcome in. Getting ready to land on Catalina Island here. A little high,
Imagine doing pattern work at this airport.
right?
Well, the taxiways wouldn't be hard.
No. Yeah. Easy to get an ATC clearance here.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Right, McLean's off.
Oh. Come on, baby. On the brakes. On the brakes.
Battery off.
Oh my god, I actually may make it.
You pump off.
Tops view there.
Looking good right there. I see you right out in front of me there.
Whew.
Come on, come on. Come on. No.
Epic. Don't be a cliff diver.
Cliff diver. Oh, there's
I need to
Janet.
go get
There's
water.
Janet. Casting
I
a
need to go
shadow.
get water. Hold on.
Awesome, Janet.
Yeah, looking good. Looking good, Janet.
I'm going to get water. I'm not bad.
See, we still got Splasher coming in.
This is some great scenery here that I'm going to share in a minute.
I'm going to turn on infinite fuel, so...
Mish is down.
You have a different scenery, Fox, because you're floating.
Yeah, I think there's a payware and a non-payware.
Yeah, I
That
think.
was ugly.
Move along, folks.
Yeah.
Mine looks pretty good. I got a waving American flag and stuff.
Actually, there is a payware. I think. Yeah, I think I have it. I think Flux has it too.
Here comes Janet. All right, let's see here. Oh, here's the view from up on top of the building over here. Nice. Got a little gangway here to be able to work on all the. Look at all these antennas that are up here. That's a good view.
Oh, it is cool.
Is there like a way to get up and down here? Yeah, there sure is. Look at this. Right here. That's some
Oh,
good,
look at
that's
that.
some good detail right there. Look at that. Awesome.
Boy. Is that on top of the mechanic shop there?
Yeah, this little hangar here.
Yeah. Yep. Catalina Island Airport. Something.
Somebody's taxiing over here.
That's Mish.
I'm landing.
There's Janet. Here's Epic. All right, good luck. Good luck, you two. Reverse thrust. A little bounce. You're down. Reverse thrust. Janet's coming down. You guys. That's awesome. Hey, he stopped it. They both stopped it. Nice job, Janet. Nice job, Epic. Not a sight you'll see every day.
No.
Nice, you guys. All right, let's go check out the scenery here. We got some static aircraft. Got a tour helicopter here. It looks like these two are having a chat. Little residential building or an outbuilding over there. But oh man, you guys look so good all lined up over there. Nice job. But the creme de la creme here is the FBO here. And just look at
that is a cool FBO.
I won't go into too much detail here, but this area in here, so well done. Come in here.
Well, it sure is.
And this is recreating what is actually there in real life. Got the plant studies. Got this map of the island. And this is really there in real life.
Wow.
You got the
Those two guys.
got the like, you know, the people that lived on the island, the original natives, explorers, right? People fishing. Oh man, it keeps popping me out when I get too close. It pops me up over the top. Can I get down lower? I thought you used to be able to walk through this thing. Nope, just pops me up. But anyways, great detail on the tower here. Airport in the sky, as it's called. Some people lounging around. If I remember right, there's like a little restaurant area that you can eat at in the back. And look at the vehicles. There's the buffalo we were talking about. Yeah, this is really good scenery. And here's the little restaurant eating area that's in the back.
I'm feeding everyone.
Yeah, look at that.
So anyways,
Wow.
yeah, just give you guys a... Oh my god. Okay, I'm going to take a picture, Epic, so don't be covering people. I'm going to take a picture with everybody's name tags here in a second. I mean, you can be in it, but just... Yeah, move, yeah. Okay, there's Janet in the distance. Are you covering somebody there, Epic?
No.
Okay, good. Let me see if I can...
He's perfect spot.
All
Off
right.
the side.
Let me get Janet in the distance there. There we go. Grab this one for the old Discord channel. All right. Well, that was fun, guys. Thank you for coming along for the flight. Good stuff.
It was a blast. Thanks, Flux.
Yeah,
Thanks,
you're welcome.
everyone.
Always fun.
Hey, what's the scenery file called? Because I'm seeing what you're seeing, but I can't find it in my community folder.
It might be in.
don't know.
It was a payware, and I think it's in Marketplace.
Oh, okay. That's probably why I got it then.
Yeah, so check out Marketplace. I bet it's there. It is. It's worth it. I mean, it's got a lot of detail here, especially that mechanic shop back there. And
Yeah, I mean, I have it already. That's like I'm seeing all the same buildings and everything with all the murals, and I'm just wondering why I couldn't find it in my community.
Might be
okay.
Orbix, maybe?
Yeah, it could be Orbix.
Possible. It's possible. Even got an American flag flapping in the wind over there. I see behind us.
I'm trying to take a quick look at my file folder here to see if I can see it in there to see what it's called.
If you got it from the one store, then it's going to be in the one store folder. It won't be in the community folder.
Oh, you're right. You're right about that. Yeah, if you download it on Marketplace, it's not in community. I just don't remember now. Let's see.
Oh
It's-
yeah, the Microsoft KAVX. It's definitely in store.
Okay, you found it. Good. All right, let's see about rating somebody. all do we have here? Let's see. Gonna minimize this. So Cyclone, Epic Rider, Rolling Moss, MIDI, Splasher. Thank you for joining us on Voice tonight. Much appreciated.
Our pleasure.
You're welcome.
No worries. Anytime.
And yeah, Sleeper Chris in chat. Sleeper Chris, we're going to be doing a Lukla landing challenge coming up in your honor. So be looking forward to that. And I want to say thank you to Viper Strike for joining us and moderating a little bit earlier today. Good stuff. And we will go raid. See ya.
Good night, everyone.
Catch Splasher 6 tomorrow night, Friday night. And yeah, we'll see you in the skies with Splasher. All right, good night, everybody.
Yep.
Sorry.
Tomorrow night was Splasher. Yep.
Night.
Night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Night.